Hey there, everybody. I hope that you are having a great day. Boy, my absence. I'm recovering from the shingles. It was a very scary experience. I got suddenly sick, and this is my third week, and I think the recovery is like 3 to 5 weeks, so hopefully I am on the mend. I hope all of you have been doing good. I sure do miss talking to you. I have 3 new fabric bundles to go in the shop today, guys. I have not listed anything because, like I said, this is the third week. So these are all things that I made before I got sick and was unable to list until now. I don't know if you've like ever had shingles, but boy oh boy, it was an experience, and I'm really kind of glad that is on the mend now. These are fabric bundles, so let's just start out. Now each one is tied with a really long piece of this beautiful sari ribbon. I just think this is absolutely exquisite. Got to thank my friend Karen for sending this along to me. Such a beautiful thing. Saris are the way they move, the way they evoke a mood is just wonderful. And these are just beautiful pieces of silk. So let's kind of check this out. Let's see what's in here. And I think that I counted these bundles, you guys, I think there were 23 pieces. Each bundle has the same kinds of things, but not the same things. So let's go through here. I love the numerical sequences on fabric. So, I just cut one out right here. So that's what we start with. I'm giving you guys like focal imagery. I think that's really important when you're working with fabric, to have some to-go, ready-to-fly images. So we're just going to kind of fold things out and take a look. This is some of our beautiful peacock fabric. Have some pansies to play with. That's one little pansy right there. Isn't that pretty? I like the way that this is, that the fabric frames this really nice focal image. A bicycle. I had gotten to where I rode 6 miles a day on my bicycle, and just this morning I was able to walk for about 6 minutes. And that was indeed a pleasure. Can't wait to kind of get back to some normalcy and stability. Honestly, being ill certainly does make you appreciate and embrace the gift of good health. Just the next piece. I'm really not quite sure how big they are. I'm going to measure this, but I don't think they're all the same size, y'all. This one is 5.5 by 7.25. I also wanted to thank all of you who have reached out on my Patreon site to check in. I really appreciate that so much. My patrons are like the bestest, and I really do appreciate their super kind support. A little bit more of the peacock fabric here. I know we're into kind of making fabric clusters, and I'm just constantly amazed at the way that you guys found such clever uses for fabric. So whether you are, you're sewing fabric together, or you are hodgepodging some pieces together. This is such a sweet little piece. It's a bear with a honey pot right here, and we have a honey hive over here. Gotta thank Cheryl. Cheryl, thanks so much for sending things along. And thank you to the folks who have been purchasing from the Etsy store and allowed me to delay your your mailings and nobody canceled orders. I was just really overwhelmed at that and very thankful for that. Chris was able to go to the post office on Tuesday and get orders mailed. He has been indispensable. He's done all of our shopping. He has taken care of the dogs, which is we have 2, and they are, that's a lot of work to take care of dogs. It's just been, very, just very grateful for all of his hard work and keeping the household running while I've been down. I also kind of have looked at this as a new reset point for me. Now these 2 pieces are a little bit smaller. And I'll be talking about that in other videos, how I tend to push and push and push and push myself, and how I think that that's just going to have to change. Part of the reason that shingles manifest, shingles is it's chicken pox. So, if you've had the chicken pox virus, and who didn't? You are possibly going to have shingles. I think 1 in 3 adults have shingles at some point in their life, after they're 50. But for me, it seems to have been triggered by a massive amount of stress. That means that I need to work on stress levels and how I'm managing things. I tend to expect a lot from myself. Lots to think about. Lots to think about. Got one more here. Really think this is to me, this is very retro. Honestly, I think I had a dress that was made somewhat like this, maybe when I was around 10 or 11. To me, this would make an awesome background piece. Pretty, huh? And then each piece comes with an embroidered doily kind of thing. And I think what I'll do is kind of take the name of this bundle, and we'll call this one Purple Doily, Purple Flowers, something like that. So that's one. The rest of them are, like I said, the same kinds of things, but not the exact same things. Let's see if we can tie this up real pretty. It's such a joy to just sit up and be able to say, hey, there we go. All right, now I've got 3 of these bundles. I'll just show you what the bottom one here looks like. That's the doily part of it. And then one more. So it's kind of a neutral colored doily right here. All right, guys, I'm going to put these in the shop, and I hope that you haven't forgotten about me and that you all have a delightful, sweet, meaningful, lovely day. Thanks, y'all. See you later. Bye.